So, in this episode, I want to talk about most people call it time management, but let's call it attention management. You can't change time, it runs at the same pace, but you can change what you are focused on during that time. So, whenever I watched it was about an hour-long video by London Real. London Real is a YouTuber. I don't know the guy's name. I'm sorry, but he did this interview with Dan Pena, and and in it he has Dan Pena mentor him. And what really caught my attention was a calendar that Dan Pena was helping him organize and push him harder. And so on this calendar, it would say like exercising or product development or blog at this certain time. And I thought that was really good. And so the question to you and the question to myself is, am I telling myself what to do during the week? Or am I just kind of going through and seeing what life throws at me? Or am I focused on, hey, I want to get this accomplished on this day? And I think what's really good is to have a weekly calendar. You know, what are you going to do this next week? And then to focus on what are you going to do each day. I was listening to somebody yesterday, and they were talking about Bill Gates and how Bill Gates just locked himself in a hotel room with a notepad, and he just wrote down what he was thinking, and that's how he a lot of the early ideas for Microsoft. And so I think it's really important early in the week and early in the day to write down what you want to accomplish, make a punch list when you plan on doing it. And then another thing is that you can trick yourself into accomplishing a lot by saying, I'm just going to spend a little bit of time on this. I'm just going to work on this book for 15 minutes, and then you might spend an hour doing it. So use those three things. Write down what you want to accomplish the next week, write down what you want to accomplish for today, and then trick yourself into doing it by saying, I'm just going to spend a little bit of time on this thing, and then watch yourself really get in the groove and work on it longer.